Yo, 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 what's going on, man? It's your boy Hype Fan Eagle representing the Philadelphia Eagles by way of Jersey. Shout out to my first time viewers, shout out to my last time viewers, shout out to the people that's viewing this video, whether religiously or in passing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel at Hype Fan Eagle One. Subscribe to my Twitter page at Hype Eagle One, and you can subscribe to Hype Fan Jersey Twitter page.
Right.
Right there, right there. You know what I mean? This is the Hype Talk. This is the raw recap. The raw recap, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get started, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for supporting us. You know, we did a lot this year. We did a lot of good this year. We got a lot of views. We got a lot of subscribers. And we just want to appreciate the fan base for, just following us. You know what I mean? Staying tuned day in, day out every time we put in
Word.
a video. You know what I mean?
Word.
So with that being said, man, let's give this raw recap. The Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. How I sound, y'all? I sound all right. You can hear me good. You can hear me clear.
Yeah, you good enough.
All right, cool, cool, cool. So, um, just skim through it real quick. First half looked real good. Everything looked smooth. You know what I'm saying? The play calling was good. I'm not going to say it was crisp, but it was definitely good. The defensive play calling was pretty solid. In the first half. The second half, we came out a total disaster. I don't know what happened between Alameda Zacchaeus and Boston Scott. We came out the second half with a fumble, on kick return. And we just was pretty much stagnant on offense. We pretty much went away from the running in the second half. The defense was giving up a little bit of chunk plays. I listen. I feel like there's still something like there's still like a deeper issue with our team. I'm not really satisfied with the win like that. Hopefully y'all not satisfied with the win. We did win, but hopefully y'all not satisfied. What's your takeaways as far as give me some give me what you saw during this game.
Nah, I mean, what's up, Lindy? Um, nah, the same
Lindsay end
just
zone
exact.
was good. Was good.
Yeah, what's up? This just the same thing what you were saying. Just basically how we came off. We came off looking like we dialed up in a good game plan. The offense looked like we came back into the identity like we should never have went away from. Going from this starting up in this season. Like when I on my previous video, what I was saying about you know the one thing I felt like the Eagles went the wrong way with is
Yeah.
they talking about, oh, we're trying to find our identity, we trying to find our image. Like, why is you we had an identity
Yeah.
and an image from last season. Like, why is you trying to find a new one? If it didn't, if it works for us, why not
Mm-hmm.
stick to it and build off of it? I mean, I understand the uh, like make it better now than something around it or something more, but to go away from it and try to become a new Eagles type of image, I just didn't get that, and I felt like that was
Mm-hmm.
the reason why we struggled this season. Because Brian Johnson, in his press conference, one of more explosive plays, like when we just trying to check down and move the chains and execute. Like that's the important thing and protect the ball. I felt like going to not to try to keep it short, but going to the first half. That's what we went. We was doing. We was controlling the game. We wasn't trying to look for too many big plays. We was just doing our check downs, moving the chain. You know, we had got the running game going, get to open up. And that's when the running game started open up on the pass, and we looked good. I mean, we kicked one field goal when we got into the red zone, but overall, we looked at like a well-rounded team on the offense side and on the defense side. The second half, I just think it was one of those mistakes game again that we also got to clean up is what our mistakes and our turnovers. Like, I don't know what Lamadaz Zaki is. I know he got pushed, so I understand that. But dog, like you got to try to get out the way, or you got to get strong. Like y'all got to start getting aggressive because you getting pushed that bad and run it to our our kick on returner. Yo, you got to get your weight up or something like So that just a little bit of mistake right there, and then the interception with Gotta slipping. I understand a lot of people probably want to get on a Hurts, but I feel like Gala just slipped on that play. It was just one of those wacky mistakes that just gotta know, just gotta be more focused in. But overall, the second
Yeah.
half we did gifted them, so that's why it was a close game. And but the defense did pretty good enough to keep them until that last play with Reed Blankenship. That was just
Yeah.
another one of those low IQ type when I've been talking about with the defense of them making
Hmm.
better
Hold up,
decisions and
before you finish, real quick. Lindsay said there was never really an issue with the scripted plays. It's outside the structure where the Eagles struggle, and I think it's part of Brian Johnson' experience at this level as a play caller. And Blue City Empire Sports said, "GG."
yeah. And yeah, like that's what I just felt like, the on the Brian Johnson part or the play calling that was, I felt like it was a little bit better, but not like because it was a lot of times I'm like, yo, like that interception going to the and this is the last thing I'm gonna hand it off to you. That interception that happened with Goddard, um, yeah, he slipped, but bro, like we got into a 1st and 20 just because of you just throwing mad passing plays and we're running it. Running is what we was doing it good. Why is you not running? And why for God's sakes they do not go away from this wide receiver screens. Like it just like we have to throw them out. Like why? Why? It's not working. Our line is not.
Mm.
It's still good, but it's not how it used to be. Yo, just please go away from the wide receiver screen. So, but overall, I'm gonna say that I like what I saw with the defense to extent until that last play with Reed Blankenship. But we got to get these turnovers fixed. We got to get these little mistakes fixed. And I think if we would get these turnovers under control, I don't see nothing going on with our defense. Our defense is going to look how it's going to look. Our offense got to continue to and be better and not turn the ball over. And we could do something in the playoffs.
Yeah. I feel like you said, man, we when Dallas Goddard slipped, like you said, I feel like we was just too pass happy. Like
Yeah,
we went away from the run. You know what I mean? When you look at the first half, I think the first half, DeAndre Swift only touched the ball 5 times. So it's still with when you see Brian Johnson and Nick Sirianni in these press conference, and a lot of these reporters they bring up when they like they really bring it up to them when they are going to run the ball, and they always say, "Well, we going to get to it. That's our number one priority." But I don't see it's the number one priority game after game.
yeah,
It's like you said in the previous videos. It's like we do like we be chewing ourselves off, and or we be biting our own foot, or whatever you want to say, because we'll
yeah.
do good with the run and we'll get a first down. The next thing you know, they do 85 straight passes. And it's like, yo,
Passes,
you
yeah.
don't see the running was doing good. Real quick, Lindsay said the screen game needs an adjustment in terms of personnel alignment. You notice how other teams in 12 personnel situations, for example, they use the tight ends as bigger blockers to that side. We don't often. Yeah. I definitely agree there. But you see, with our screens, is put it like this. I feel like when we throw our screenplays, it is nothing really to it. Like you first of all, you can tell that it's a screenplay. Like how many
Yeah,
times I'm like, yo, you know what? That's a screenplay. Because the way how it
yeah,
looked, the way how it's set up and everything, we don't have no scheme with it. We don't have no type of look
yeah.
with it or anything come to the
And
screenplays.
not only not to me the cousin, not only that, it's just the fact that the time of they throw the screenplays. Like you have to
That part.
control the game and understand what is the defense is giving you. Like you can't throw a screenplay if we're not pushing the defense back. We're not we're not getting no, like you gotta open up to the point that the defense is not, they are getting pressure on that line, and they are coming in aggressive. Like
Yeah,
if you can't control them coming in aggressive, they going to read those screen plays because they already in that. They already up close and not drop back. It's more defending up close. So even if, let's just say they don't know if it's a screenplay, you throw it to the wide
hmm,
receiver, they's there. It's because they are dropping down. They are close. They are better to play it. You gotta get some plays downfield to drop the defense back to open up the
to open
screenplays
up
that
there.
they can't,
Yeah,
we could push back and block better. Like, and I feel like he throw those out when, like, yo, a lineman is struggling, Hurts is getting pressure. They are like they coming in. So if they're gonna come in, they're gonna stop the screenplay because they right there. Like,
yeah.
we have to know when to throw the screenplays
The
out there.
screenplay, that part I do agree, and it seemed like we only had three to four type of pass plays. We either doing a screen route, we doing a stick route, or we doing slants, or we doing a go ball. Them the only
Yeah,
four plays
yeah,
I see. So it's like I still don't see no creativity when it comes to this offense. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I still see us getting away from the running game. Real quick, tell me your opinions on the offensive play calling real quick in this
No, my
game.
pins is it wasn't as bad as how I saw worse offensive play calling by Brian Johnson and them, but it still wasn't as impressive that I was looking for. It's because
Mm,
of the same old stuff that I'm still saying. Like we mentioned, he's still throwing the wide receiver screens at the wrong time. Going away from the run at the wrong time. I feel like he start going back to the run when things is getting hot and getting bad. No, don't wait until the last minute to go for the run. Stick with it. Like, and I feel like every time we go for the run, we go in when things is looking bad. And that makes you predictable because now the defense gonna be like, oh well, of course they're gonna try to run it right now, and they're gonna dial in some defense plays. Like, you gotta throw the run game when they don't respect you to run. Like, meaning you gotta keep at it, run it. If you gotta run, like, if we like if we 15 first and 15, like say we get a penalty, be first and 15, it's
yeah.
okay to still run it there. Why? Because you getting positive yardage to make sure third down is third and short. Is You don't have to throw it on first if he need 15 yards to get and it's first down. You don't need to throw it because, yeah, we lost 5 yards, but we still controls the down with four hard downs. Like, all we gotta
Mm-hmm,
do is
mm-hmm.
run it, get positive yardage to make sure third is third and short and not third and long. But I feel like they just tried to force the passing too much. Like,
Too much, way too
it
much.
just make me it just make they all our offense make me feel like they are trying to look good instead of just winning. Like, oh,
Yeah.
we gotta pass because if we don't pass, we just not gonna look good like a well-rounded offense. Like, so let's just
Mm-hmm.
pass to open up. Like, no, like, yo, we gotta run it. No, we don't care. Like I said, like in the first quarter, the first half, we was checking down. Yeah, we was marching. We was getting little yardage. We wasn't getting nothing explosive, but we marched down the field and we got into the red zone. We executed. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care if we did that the whole game. You could call it whatever you want, but long as we moving the chains and we scoring, like the explosive plays just doesn't matter. And I feel like we drop back. And one thing, we do not get under the center, like, not enough. Like, it's just
Remember,
shotguns,
I was saying that. I was saying that
shotguns and
we always
shotguns
stay in
and
shotgun and
shotguns.
RPO.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, we gotta get some plays under the center to get creative. Like, and I feel like I didn't see enough creative in the offense in this game. And fortunately, we came out with that, still with 33 points. Like,
Yeah, yeah. A lot of these screens are taking longer to execute due to the separation. It doesn't help when the defense is already playing downhill aggressively. And Mary Blacks, I'm not happy with this win. Uh, it's a possibility we going home first round, no matter who we played. No matter who we play. Defensively, the defensive players is basically trash. You know what? I put it like this, right? We got the potential to actually do something because we got that type of team or we got that type of talent. But I still think that it is a disconnect with the coaches and the players, and it's a disconnect with the players and the
For
players. You
sure,
know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? So, like I said, this game wasn't impressive. We won. You know what I'm saying? And that puts us back in first place over the Cowboys. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like Mary said, I don't. It's not impressive to me. You know what I mean? I still
yeah,
didn't see that much of a
yeah,
difference. Now I want to give Matt Patricia his credit because his defense does look better than than
yeah,
than, than when
yeah.
Sean Desai's out there. I'm not saying it's 100 times better than Sean Desai, but you can see that they playing with some type of intensity under Matt Patricia. You know what I mean?
They
So
only
shout out
only
to
call they only caused one official drive touchdown. That's what was
and
Reed
that's what
Blankenship.
yeah
Like
yeah yep yep
the other touchdown came back because of turnovers and we gifting them points. It's hard for any defense to order something. They back on field and the offense is right at the goal line. Like it is not so easy for defense to deal with that.
yeah.
So overall, like his defense did pretty good this game. Just
Mm-hmm.
aside that one drive, and I don't even think so much it was the defensive play. It was just no Reed Blankenship. Just he just read it wrong. Like
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. They had some of
but
they had Nolan Smith taking some snaps at the middle linebacker
yeah,
position.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
Khalid Ringo got his first career interception as a rookie this year, you know, at the end of the Giants drive.
yeah.
Um, James Bradbury got cooked. I saw him get cooked like
Yeah,
twice.
yeah, exactly. Yep.
I saw him get
Same
cooked
old,
like
same
twice.
old, same old, same
Same
old.
old James Bradbury. And I'm like, yo, you doing the same thing you did last game versus Seattle when it
Yeah,
came to and I think it was a drive leading to a touchdown or something like that. But it was
yeah,
a drive
yeah,
leading to the red zone. And I'm like, yo, you
yeah,
doing the same thing, bro. I don't get it. We had another linebacker who did good today. Number 57, Van Summerin. I think that's his name, Van
yeah,
Summerin.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
He did pretty decent. He did pretty. Everybody did pretty decent on the defensive side. Offense we had a bunch of penalties. Um, yeah, it was one
yeah.
play I was mad at Jalen Hurts. He did something when he was supposed to go out of bounds, but he stayed in bounds.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That was a boneheaded play. Like that was
Yeah.
one of those Dak Prescott stepping out of bounds on a
Mm-hmm.
crucial drive
Mm-hmm.
type.
That's
Like
for
that was
real.
a boy, like bro, like he just tried to do too much. Like that's what happened. He tried to like I think his mind got stuck as should I go out of balance? Oh, the touchdown right there. If I could cut in and shake him, I could score. Like no, bro, just go out of balance, man. Like just
Yeah,
go
yeah,
out of
yeah.
balance. Unfortunately, they try to hold the ball and they got to delay a game on that, and we still was able to kick it. You could toss that up if that was a good or bad call. Uh, I don't know. Like you don't supposed to hold. You supposed to he hold the ball. Like you supposed to
Mm-hmm.
give us a chance to be able to go and spike it. And you seen that he was trying to spike the ball away from Hurts. He was trying to
Mm-hmm.
move it away because Hurts was trying to grab it, and you see him trying to move it away
He
from
had
him.
him in a full
Like
Nelson headlock.
yeah,
Had him in a full Nelson,
yeah,
yo.
yeah, yeah. So hey, he tried to be slick, so he gave us a chance, like
Yeah,
So unfortunately that happened, but yeah, I don't know what was going on with Hurts on that. I know he
yeah.
he could he know himself that wasn't a smart type of decision right there.
That's facts. So let's switch it up real quick. Who you got winning versus the Baltimore Ravens and the 49ers? That's gonna be a tough game right
Ah
there. Tough,
man,
tough, tough. I think that's gonna be game of the night. I mean, you know what I mean? It gotta be the game of the night. Honestly, I want Baltimore to win. Just for the simple fact that the 49ers is in the NFC and we
yeah,
need them to get an L.
Nah, I feel you. But my thing is, I want Baltimore to win, but I also feel like they do to me. They are going to win. They got an edge, and it's not because of the fact that I want them to win because it's the 49ers. It's just the fact that I feel like what we was doing to the 49ers, we had that in a ball game. And when we played them in the beginning, no, we was sacking Brock Purdy, and he just couldn't, he just didn't know what to do. Like, and it was only because of they started to get a little demotion going on, and
Mm-hmm.
emotion started to confuse our defense a little bit. And our defense just can't read offensive well. Like, they just cannot, and that opened up a lot of, plays for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Um and on the offensive side, it was a lot of plays that was there for us, but it was just lack of execution, and also the play calling too. Now, what I'm saying is, I don't believe that the 49ers with this Ravens team, they going versus something like that. I feel like the Ravens running game, and they play calling, the schemes of how they could dial in. I do feel like the 49ers receivers is a little bit more better than the Ravens. But
Mm-hmm.
Flowers and the other guy, I forget, I think Odell
Oh, if
Beckham should be.
Flowers, Odell Beckham,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
got Rashad Bateman. One of their running backs went down, I think, like 2 weeks ago, with like a season-ending injury or something like that. But
yeah, yeah.
they still got a decent running game. Baltimore.
Yeah, so I feel like just because they got a good defense, and they are very well rounded too on the offense side. I think I don't think 49ers as face a team like the Ravens. And it just showed that if you put pressure on Brock Purdy, you could stop his rhythm. And I just feel like the Ravens will have that edge to put that pressure on Brock Purdy. And to stop the rhythm. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just going on. I haven't seen Brock face that type of team this year. Like, he faced some good teams,
But hey,
you
listen,
know, but
a
not
lot
like
of
where
teams
you
ain't face a defense like that, bro. The Ravens,
yeah,
I think they got like a number two defense, if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken. Right
yeah,
behind the
yeah,
49ers. Either they got the number one defense and the 49ers got like the number two or number three defense, but it's gonna be a defensive ball game, man. It's gonna be a
yeah,
defensive
yeah.
ball game.
Yeah.
I
It's
still
going
got
to definitely be
Baltimore.
up to the different. Yeah. That's what I'm leaning more. But it's tight though, because 49ers is real. What they doing on both sides of the ball too. That's how I feel. But I just think Lamar is more dynamic and more experience. And Brock Purdy is just, he just riding the train. Like, the plays he got, long as everything is running good, he's straight. But when it let's see when you versus another defense that could put that pressure on you, and
Yeah,
know how to read offense. Like,
yeah, yeah.
and let's see how you can handle that. And I don't know if he could that much. Like, and that's just how I look at it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, man. Listen, y'all. Real quick before we get up out of here, stay tuned. You know what I mean. Make sure you subscribe. Listen, make sure you subscribe because this page is about to turn into something different. Also, stay tuned in for the Dolo Solo 1033 TV. You can follow my Instagram page. I'm about to link everything up because we got another channel that's here, and we about to do reaction videos and everything. So not only we're going to talk about sports, but we're gonna get into different other topics, other conversations, other discussions, on another page. So make sure y'all tune in to the Hype Fan Eagle One, and make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel at Dolo Solo 1033 TV. That's where we will be doing our reaction videos and everything else. Real quick, man. Perfect. That's tough. That's tough. I like that. My boy getting on board with that. My boy getting on board with it, yo. I like that.
Where you already
Real
know.
quick before we get up out of here, do you think we got a chance to win out the rest of the season?
We have a chance, but it's a slim. Right now, how it's looking is a slim. Like, it's because of our defense, man. It's because of the defense, and also um the play calling and just need more from the play calling on the offense side.
Yeah.
The turnovers need to be more sure on the turnovers. We just like every game we's getting turnovers and we're not
Mm-hmm.
getting turnovers, so we're not winning the turnover battle. And it's just those three that is very major, and that's what makes it a slim. But it's definitely a chance because of we find ways to win, but it's just ugly. And
Yeah. Yeah.
we just crawling and winning, and but when we get into this playoff, we're not playing teams like the Giants or the Cardinals or whatever. Like we playing some teams that know how to win too. So if we don't look good with these next two games going into the playoff, it's definitely it's gonna look slim.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I agree. Like I said, I feel like we will win out, but I don't think we're gonna have like a dominant performance. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh, you
think
talking
we're
about win? Oh, you talking about win out these last two games? My
yeah,
bad.
yeah, win out
I
the
heard.
last
Oh,
two games.
no,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely did. We win out. I
Yeah, I
heard you
don't think
wrong.
it's.
I'm sorry.
I think the
Yeah,
performance. I think for the remainder schedule. I think the performance that we did today, we're going to repeat that these last two games. I don't
yeah,
think that we're
yeah,
going to blow the Arizona Cardinals out, and I don't think we're going to blow the Giants
yeah.
out again. I think we're just going to have a decent game.
Yeah.
With both
We
teams.
don't do well with running athletic quarterbacks. And
Yeah,
Kyler Murray is very athletic
yeah, yeah,
and he
yeah,
can run. And we just don't do well with that. And it's mainly because and we're worse with it now. We were somewhat like that last year, but it's worse now. It's mainly because of
every
our
year is worse.
secondary and because our secondary, how our secondary is looking. I when I know when we face athletic quarterbacks, it makes our pass rush harder for them to get there and get sacks. And now the secondary gotta hold out and D they receivers longer and longer is worse for them. Like
Yeah, yeah,
they can't even D them for a quick couple of seconds and they
yeah,
gotta D them a little bit more longer. So I don't see that with the Cardinals, but maybe the end of the game depends on if we sit our players, if we need to keep, if the Cowboys lose again, and we definitely don't need to win the Giants, that last game with the Giants, it might be a close because we might sit out players. But if we need to keep our starters, I feel like we could have another attention to blow them out. It's the Giants.
yeah.
Like, I feel like it was the mistakes and the turnovers that caused them to keep it a close game in this game. But hopefully, I feel like that we won't have those type of turnovers again when we play them again. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a fact. Yep, yep. Hey, you off work tomorrow?
yeah, yeah, I'm off.
All right, so tomorrow we should give them a preview of what the podcast will be. You know what I mean? We should give them a
Yeah,
preview of
yeah,
what it
definitely.
is. Tomorrow we going to pretty much do another recap moving forward with the Philadelphia Eagles, and tomorrow we will be on Instagram Live, Facebook Live, and everything like that. You know what I mean? We gonna give y'all another pretty much another well, we gonna give y'all a preview of what's to come with our podcast. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? To the Hype Fan Eagle channel. You know what I mean? That's your boy, Hype Fan Jers. I am Hype Fan Eagle. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all. Please just make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Gang, gang.
Bird gang.
Bird gang.